So, for what? Which vegetables would you direct seed, and which ones would you transplant or make sure that you start in trays? Like that you, the difference between direct seeding, putting it right into your garden bed versus starting it as a transplant or starting it in trays in your home. And so vegetables that you are great for direct seeding, especially for beginners, are beans. Beans germinate, and peas for that matter, germinate in 3 to 6 days. So they're the instant gratification of the seed world. Beets and carrots, carrots especially, just don't take to transplanting very well. They don't transplant, so you really got to direct seed those if you want to grow them. Melons and squashes, both your winter and summer squashes, as well as zucchini. And turnips and lettuce are all things that germinate pretty effortlessly. They all germinate in under 7 days. So they're really great for beginning gardeners. This is a great list of seeds to try at home directly in your garden. Veggies that you might want to transplant or start in trays. Notice that I have beets in both, and that is because beets you can start in a flat, like at home, in just like a plastic, 1-inch deep flat. You can broadcast those, you can sow them so they're quite thick, and then you can transplant them out. You prick them out into your garden, and that's pretty awesome. Tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant, you have to either buy starts or start them early at home, because we just don't have a long enough growing season of warm weather to be able to produce that crop. So if you put a seed in the ground in May after the last frost date, which is around Mother's Day, there just really wouldn't be enough time for that plant to get big enough and produce fruit before we hit frost in the fall. Same thing with peppers and eggplant. Like, there's just not a long enough growing season overall. And then a lot of your greens, like kale, collards, broccoli, cabbage, all those things. Again, it's about getting that head start so that when you get them in the ground, you're going to be able to eat those vegetables sooner. And lettuce also is another one that can be either or. Like, it's nice to broadcast it directly in your garden, but it's also nice to have starts, because then you get that sort of instant gratification aspect.